weekend. Lacey, what you got for us this evening?
Darrell, you've got some folks here for us tonight?
Yeah, I've got two here.
Okay. Take your pick.
Haley's up first.
Okay.
Okay,
This is the one you gave me last week.
that's hers.
I don't have the other one. But
Just kind of introduce yourself.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name's Haley. I'm a brand new EMT, but I've been a 911 dispatcher for 2 years.
Do you live around here?
I'm from Senecaville.
Okay.
Where?
Senecaville? Pretty good.
An hour.
Just an hour.
Where do you work?
Genesis Community Ambulance.
And you are an EMT already.
You're not real outspoken or anything, right? Kind of figured it out.
No, my pen's not working.
You messing with
you
it?
want your good one back? I can take the other one. I have your more.
Where was your dispatcher
So are you one?
She's a dispatcher for
Basic
Genesis
or-
Community
Basic.
Ambulance.
Intermediate? Basic.
Basic.
Nice to meet you.
It's like top heavy.
One shift a month? Minimum one shift a month?
I'll do like every weekend if I can do.
Okay. That's what I want to hear.
I like to work, unfortunately.
Sounds good to us.
Yep.
Anybody else have any other questions for her?
You did great.
Thanks.
It wasn't that bad, was it? All right.
Next one's Rhonda. I don't know your name on the line.
Hi, my name's Rhonda.
Hi.
I go by Rahimi. I lived out in Sarah for a long time. I recently moved to Crooksville. As you know, I did different things with the community, the trunk or
Yeah.
treat.
Okay.
I did nursing for a long time, and then I was raising my kids, but now they're kind of raised, and I really have taken an interest in putting into the community. So I'm wanting to get on the fire department. I'm starting with trying to get my fire card, hopefully, and then I would like to move on to getting my EMT and get back into the medical field.
Where do you live?
Right now, I just moved to High Street here in Crooksville.
High Street in town.
Within walking distance to the fire department. So.
Running distance.
Yeah.
They're running
Quicker to run than it is to get in the car and get there.
almost. Yeah, from there.
Okay.
So you need to get into school then?
Yes, I'm hoping, I had talked to the chief about possibly trying to get into the fire class that starts this Wednesday.
Okay. Any questions?
All right, thank you.
Just a little more on that, on her. When she came down, she was originally interested in EMT, but I told her that's gonna be like months out.
Yeah.
And she's like, what can I do just to volunteer to help? And I'm like, well, there's a fire class coming up if you're interested, so.
Okay. Be on the agenda for next Tuesday's meeting. We won't be meeting Monday, it'll be Tuesday because of the holiday.
Remember that, Bill.
Remember that, Billy. You can come down and hang out if you want. Just
Darrell,
With
you have
all your
anything
friends.
else?
Yeah, so brush 215. We need to look at getting rid of it. It's at Kier right now. I don't have the total price. We've got two brush trucks. We got the new one, then we got the old one. I know that the list for the old one is quite lengthy, and the people driving it, they're like, this thing needs off the road. It's not safe to drive. I think we just need to look at getting the old skid unit out of it, putting in the new one. The new one, we'll have to get springs put on it to beef it up, which no matter what we do, we'll have to do that anyway. So, need to look at just getting rid of 215. With one less vehicle, we've got a maintenance officer.
yeah, that one there I thought was just primarily being used for the
Racetrack.
racetrack.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got oil leaks, there's all kinds of stuff wrong with the motor, the transmission. It's not gonna last much longer anyway.
Get it out of there, we'll declare it surplus and part it out.
Sounds good.
Anything else?
That's all I got.
Good. James, you have anything?
I got nothing.
Good.
Actually, I do.
Oh, you lost your time.
I got some good news about the engine. Some of you already know, but our engine, the frame is not cracked on it.
Oh,
What is cracked is there's support plates, which he said that's not going to be an issue. He said that'll be a lot cheaper. He can do it. He might be able to just fix them rather than replace them. So the only thing with the engine, we'll just have to get the pump fixed, and the pump and a couple other little things, and that truck will be back ready to go. So.
Well, good.
He showed me a picture of it today. And it's just basically an underframe that the springs and stuff go into. It's just a short piece of L-shaped frame.
So how would that be fixed?
Well, he's either going to replace it or he can clean it up and weld it. He's trying to get both ways there.
You can grind the crack out. You drill the end of the crack so that it stops at the circles and it won't go past the circles. And then you grind it out, fill it in, and then grind it down smooth.
For safety reasons, what would be better? Just replacing it, wouldn't it?
Either way, it's not going to matter with that. The weld will be just as strong. But the way he talked, he was going to replace it.
Yeah, he was waiting on
Yeah, that's why he called me this
on
morning.
quotes to get.
Yeah.
So you don't have a quote yet or whatever we call
No, he just called me, giving me the update on that. So
Probably cheaper than 80 grand.
yeah, it's going to be cheaper than 80 grand. I tell you.
Yeah.
Brian, you have anything?
So we did find a magistrate.
Yes, we did.
Mr. Wilson was not allowed to do it.
Yeah. Well, he could. He just had to give up something else.
I'd give up his traveling.
Yeah. Yeah. So we attorney Steve Baldwin out of Zanesville from Michelle Northrop and Baldwin Law Office. He's a magistrate already for the village of New Concord. Agreed to come down and do our magistrating work as well. Jan, at the midnight hour basically, was trying to find a replacement real quick after Dean found out through the Supreme Court that he had to do one or the other. If he did ours, then he had to give up his traveling municipal court sit-in. You know, where if a judge is on vacation or if he's got a conflict of interest or something, they would use him to fill in. He would have to give that up totally, and he didn't want to do that.
Too much money.
Which is, understandable. Yeah. So, Attorney Baldwin, we'll have that on the docket next Tuesday as well to have him as the magistrate. I believe going to move Mayor's Court to Tuesdays.
It's going to stay the same.
Yeah.
Just it's always the fourth
Yeah,
with him.
he's going to go to the okay
Third. Right now it's the third.
third. Yeah, fourth Tuesday now.
Hmm?
It's going to go to the fourth Tuesday.
No, it always was the fourth.
It's moving to the
So
third.
this one's going to be the third,
Okay.
and we'll go from there. It may not even be a Tuesday. It may be a different day.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So I passed out the email from Grant. I'm not going to read it word for word, but it's an update on the B1, B6. Working on excavation. Grant was down last week. I know there's been some problems with some of the different welds and some of the different pressure testing. So that's all been looked at. Hundreds of emails, it seems like, been sent out back and forth between everybody. So basically, B6 is on hold until B1 is in service. But overall, they're pretty close to on schedule. So it's still showing, looked like the end of maybe March they would be done. So, with the final restoration and pavement being repaired late April or early May. So it's moving, just not as quickly as what we had all hoped. But it is moving. Anybody have any questions about that? Okay. So over the last couple of months, we've been notified by the auditors that we are no longer going to be audited by the auditors. And we had to fill out some questionnaires about an IPA. And basically they lumped all the villages and everyone together, and one was chosen. The one that was chosen, Charles.
Charles Harris and Associates.
So from now through December 31st of 2029, they will be the ones doing the audit for us. Didn't really have any choices. That's just,
We have no say so.
yeah, we just were kind of told that, because at first we were told we could say no, we'd rather them still come in because it will be more expensive with an IPA coming in. Depending on what you read or who you listen to, it could be a considerable difference.
Any reasoning for that?
Scheduling, I think, was the biggest thing.
Yeah, the state auditors just have like way too much on their plate, and it usually takes them forever to get all of us small villages done. Like ours just got done a couple months ago for 22 and 23. It should have been done a year ago. So they're just lumping all of the villages into a pool
Yeah.
to just
And
help.
that's the way it used to be.
Yeah.
It used to be a pool, and area CPAs would bid on that pool.
Yeah.
And whoever bid on it and who was
Awarded it.
Yeah, there was
awarded
two
it.
different
Two of them.
ones that we had to pick between, and everybody, like all the other villages, scored them, and then whoever got the best score is who was awarded. So
So it'll be a big change, but hopefully they're able to get it done in a more timely manner. Because what makes it hard is if they're doing 22, 23 now,
And we're trying to keep up with what we're doing right now.
right? And if you've done something wrong in 22, 23, and you just continue to do it, by the time we get it's just kind
Trying
of
to get it corrected to
Yeah.
26,
Yeah.
27.
right.
so. But I mean, overall the audit was good, so it's not like there's that many things, but it's still. Just want to keep you guys updated on that. And
How much more expensive?
I don't think it's really going to be that much more, honestly.
it depends on how many hours it takes them. I mean, and it's hard to say with them being totally different how much it's going to change. You know, we're used to them coming, being here on site. They kind of come and go. Some days we see them a lot, some days we don't. But with this new group, it's hard to say how they're going to do it. So when we get audited, I guess we'll see the major
We used to get
differences.
audited, wasn't it? They were here until they were done.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
They're in and out a lot usually.
so. My favorite update is the baby pool update, and we've got approval through ODH. We have approval through the Perry County Health Department, and we have approval through Mideast Building Department. So starting in March, they will be starting on the baby pool. So, and it should be done sometime in May. So it should be ready for opening day.
Yeah.
So, they were down last week and talked to Tim about a few things, kind of looked over a few different things. But after what we went through with the last person, getting the approval from all three is a huge deal. The only thing that we kind of ran into was they were wanting, because we don't bill ourselves for water, they were requiring us to have a water and sewer bill. So that was kind of a thing we kind of went back and forth on.
We don't bill ourselves, but we keep track of what
Right.
we do use.
And we sent them all that. But we got it cleared up because I thought, oh, this can't be what stops us.
You're right.
But, so, good news on that. So Christmas lights are off. Most of the lights are down. Anybody want to take a guess? Actually, everybody. I'd like for everybody to take a guess on the night of the parade. until last week when they took the traffic counter down, how many cars went through the park?
Oh, I wouldn't fathom.
30,000.
Scott, how many cars went through the park from the parade night until last week?
10,000.
John?
I'd say more than that, closer to 30.
I'd be high. I know it'd be high. I just don't have an idea what it would be, the traffic numbers.
The
There
number,
was a lot of people from out of town that hit it.
Mayor?
Yeah, I'm gonna say between 15 and 20,000 cars.
You already know, so you don't get to play. Fred, you wanna guess?
No.
That's no fun. Billy?
14,000.
Kathy?
13,500.
Over 18,000. So that's amazing for a small village. We had people from out of state that called. A lot of people called and wanted to know how much does it cost? What are the, and when we told them, no, it's free, you just go through. People enjoyed it. And, after seeing all the work that goes into it, it's nice that people are appreciating it. People are showing up. They're going through multiple times. So I feel like it was a very successful year. I look forward to next year. So,
Very good.
All the feedback's good that you hear.
yeah,
You'll never hear any bad feedback.
no. The first year or two, there were some people that had squabbles about it, and since then, I haven't heard a bad thing. So,
Who was involved that first year or two of, it was Tom, Scott,
me,
you,
Chris Rice, making
Started out
those
with the
balls.
John Allen.
Chris Rice,
Yeah.
John Allen did.
Oh, there was blood, sweat,
You
and
did.
tears,
There's
literally,
they
that went
kept
into
counting
those.
these holes in their face.
Blood.
Messing with the chicken wire.
Oh, that chicken wire, that'll tear you up.
What a great story.
That was when Chris Rice with his grips,
Oh, yeah,
he was into that one.
yeah,
He
it
pulled
was,
on that chicken wire.
it was, yeah.
Then John Allen, we just bled.
Yeah, it was something.
That was
But
the start.
you know what? Those balls are still
They
up and
still
running.
look really good.
They still
too.
look really good. They still have the original lights on
That's
them.
one thing that has to.
That
be
is one
replaced.
thing that has lasted, and so yeah.
There needs to be just a historical note of that he was involved in that process. I know we have it somewhere.
Yeah.
This is where it started from.
Yeah, and we've come a long way. I think doing the flagpole this year, that was a nice addition.
Oh, the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. It was nice.
Yeah.
Extended the tunnel.
Nope, not this year.
I just wanna
Last
see
year.
some lights where they'll reflect in the pond, but we don't have electric on that side, you say.
Hey, we're working on it. We're working our way around. So, so if anybody sees any after Christmas stuff on sale, I've been keeping an eye out. You never know when you're going to see stuff. So now's the time to buy it if we see it. So
Does, I just have a question.
Okay.
Does the new FFA building and stuff out to the school, are they teaching kids welding?
I don't know, they're not doing so much anything, they just let the building up.
Okay, if they start teaching welding out there, that's how Ogilvy Park gets their stuff made. Local high school welds it all up for them, and then they just put the lights on.
I don't know if that's a separate program or not. I know at Maysville that's not part of the FFA program, but I'm not
I don't know
saying.
what all they're putting
We don't
in
have
out
any,
here.
they're talking about adding machinery or machinist stuff to it later on. But right now, you just got a little bit of livestock and
Yeah, I seen on Facebook, the last post I seen on there was they just had a little litter of piglets.
piglets.
Yeah,
Got the chickens.
But
It's a good start. I mean, and you never know. What,
something we might want to look into is letting
Yeah.
the school build stuff,
yeah, that would be awesome.
Things like that.
if they get that.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, John, I believe in the parking lot of the old Frames building, there is yellow, I think they're yellow cabinets that are laying on the ground. I believe those are welding cabinets where they build stuff and they had a ventilation hoods on top. I believe that's where they're headed. I think they're gonna start doing welding in the future. I don't know how far they're gonna, down the road it
It's a
is.
ways off.
Yeah,
It's
but
just-
I think they got the cabinets for that.
Yeah, they got them donated, they got them from another school.
Yeah.
I just know Wheeling MHAVS type deal. Vocation school does all of the stuff for Ogle Bay Park. They give them, tell them what they want, and they draw it out and weld it up for them.
That's awesome. Yeah, that would be nice. Future plans, you never know. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Just something to keep in the back of your mind.
yeah.
It's just the whole gravitation of, for 20 plus years, it's been go to college, go to college, go to college. And now it's kind of reverting back. Trades, welding, plumbing, heating and cooling, and that sort of thing.
Well, you
Excavation, yeah.
You can go to an electric machine and make $40 an hour.
Electric
Not having a
machine.
college debt.
Right, right.
You know, right out of high school.
Right on.
So
Anything else this evening?
that's about all I've got tonight.
Anything else this evening for the good of the order?
Anything?
Next workshop we'll have some.
No. Next Tuesday is the regular meeting.
Council Monday, I just got like down on Mondays.
Just remember to stop in periodically through the week and I'll remind you.
Nothing else? We're adjourned.